good afternoon. My name is Georgia and I'm going to be teaching 30 minutes of mat Pilates. You need a block today, so grab yourselves a block and then we're going to start by lying down on our backs. So bring yourselves down onto your backs. Have your block near you, but we're just going to start with the legs out long and the arms down by our side. We'll just settle into the space here. So just relaxing through your shoulders and bringing your left hand onto your heart and your right hand onto your ribs. And maybe shut down the eyes. Just start to tune inwards, allowing your toes to drop outward. So we're relaxing through the legs. And start to notice the flow of your breath. As you're breathing in through the nose, you're feeling your ribs and the belly expanding. And exhaling out through the mouth. And again, inhale wide and full. Exhale, releasing. Inhale again, one last time. And as we exhale, we're going to walk the heels in underneath the knees. And you're going to bring the right leg over your left thigh and hug your left thigh in towards your chest. From here, let's just circle through the knees and give the backs a little bit of a massage. And reversing those circles, just going the other way. Inhaling wide and full, and then exhale, extend the left leg long, and just start to point and flex through your foot, getting a little bit of a stretch into your hamstring, and just remembering that at the beginning of class, you want to keep your stretches dynamic, so keeping that little bit of movement. And then inhale, exhale, switch left leg over right thigh, draw your right thigh in towards your chest, and let's just circle. Giving the backs a little bit of a massage here into the floor. And just a reminder today that I will layer the exercises as we go. And you're always welcome to just stay on that first layer, but otherwise add in the progressions if they feel good for you. And always push yourselves where you can. Right leg long. Let's point and flex through the foot. Breathing in wide and full breaths. Feeling that stretch through your calf, through your shin. Perfect. Okay, from here, we're going to go and have the block underneath the left foot. And you're going to have both your feet with your heels sort of underneath your knees, getting a gauge for that feeling of a hip width apart to start with. And your arms are down by your side, neck is long, shoulders relaxed. Inhale, gently imprint your spine. Exhale, peel from your tailbone as you lift your hips up into your first bridge. The arms are pressing down, and then inhale, exhale, articulate the spine down into the floor, vertebrae by vertebrae. At the bottom, it's a tuck. Peel and lift as we drive the hips up. Squeezing into the glutes. Inhale, exhale as you melt your spines down slowly. And what you'll notice is the knees are obviously at different heights, but we really want to focus on our hip bones staying level. So staying nice and square in your hips as you're working into this bridge and melting down. Good. So really focusing on the length in your arms. So sometimes when we bridge, we start to tense up our shoulders, but we really want to feel that length through the necks. And this is layer one. So really just getting that control through the spine and getting nice and warm through that posterior chain. Let's just get two more here. You might notice that left side firing up a little bit more. But on this next one, we're going to lift up. We're going to hold at the top and add in. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, right leg draws to tabletop. And then we're going to tap the foot back down. And then inhale, exhale, melt into the floor. And again, we tuck, peel, lift. At the top, right leg draws in. Hips stay level. Place the foot down and melt the spine down. Let's get 6 more here. We lift. And right knee draws in. Tap down. My tummy's rumbling. And then roll down through your spine. 5, we lift. Exhale, we pull. Tap down and melt down. 4 and lift. Really think of sending your knee over your toe with that left leg at the top of the bridge. So we're really getting that connection into the glute. And last 3, lifting. Good. Use the lower abs to help pull that knee in and melt down. Last 2, lifting up. And melting down. Last one, we're going to lift those hips up. We're going to stay at the top now, adding in our next layer. From here, we're just going to go with that right leg pulling in, and then we tap just the toe to the floor. And again, exhale, we pull in. Inhale, we tap. Exhale, pull. Inhale, tap. Let's go here for 4. And tap. Here for 3. Good. Let's get 2 more here. Squeeze that left glute. And then on this next one, we're going to go in. We're going to hold here. Perfect. From there, we extend the right leg long, flex the foot, lower the right leg, and then point the toes, lift. Remember, this whole time your hip bones stay level. We do not want that right hip to drop, okay? So we're having to use all those smaller stabilizing muscles. And if this is not enough challenge for you, reach those arms up. We go down, inhale, flexing the foot. Exhale, we lift up. So it's down, inhale. Imagine we're floating the arms through water. So really lengthen through those fingertips. Exhale, press. Whew, feel the glute burning. Let's get 4. Exhale, press. 3. Good, you've got this. Exhale, lift. Just 2 more. Oh my gosh, shaking legs. Exhale, lift. 1 last one, but we're going to hold this last one, okay? We're going to keep the right toe to the ceiling, arms up. We pulse up, and lift. Palms face in. But if you want that support, you've got your arms to support you. Otherwise, wrap your abs in here, ribs to hips. It's 6, it's 5, it's 4. Hold in 3, hold in 2, hold it, squeeze it, lift it. Pulse 1 last time. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, hold in 2, hold it, squeeze it, lift it. Oh my gosh, release it. Woo, okay. Left leg over right thigh, hug your right thigh in, and let's just take a stretch. Oh my gosh, burning glute, burning hamstring, release. But we want to keep that glute on fire, so we're going to bring it straight onto our side. Grab your block and just bring your block with you, and meet me on your right side. Okay, so we're just going to have the block, we don't really need it right now. You want to bring yourself into a nice, comfortable position with your spine long. So making sure your head, shoulders, heels, not your heels, head, shoulders, hips are in line. And then we're going to pull our knees forward, okay? So bring those knees right forward, and then you want the shins parallel with the front of your mat. It's important that you are aligning your spine with the back of your mat. From here, inhale, exhale, lift that top leg up. Squeeze the glute. Inhale to go back down. So making sure you've got that 90-degree angle in your hips, 90-degree angle in your knees. We lift, we squeeze the glute, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So we're really focusing here on controlling the movement. Sometimes people lift and like to rock back, compensating by moving the hip out. But we really want to keep this nice stacking of our hip bones. So you're working in the range of motion that you can maintain that control. Okay, I'm going to add in the layers, of course. So here we go. We're going to lift up. We're going to go 3 pulses. 2, 3, and then bring it down. Lifting up. It's 1, 2, 3, lower. If you're after a little bit more challenge again, we're going to keep this gap, like a fist gap, between the knees. 2, 3, come down. Okay, so I'm not letting my knee rest. It's 1, 2, 3, lower. Can you imagine that you are having to push this leg down, but through really thick honey? So you're not just letting it being pulled down by the gravity, you're just controlling it by squeezing that inner thigh. And then lift up. 1, 2, 3, close. Let's get 4 more. Lift up. 1, 2, 3, close. 3 more. It's 1, 2, 3. Have a little bit of lift in the waist. 2 more. 2, 3, lower. Okay, last one. We're going to keep that leg lifted. We're just going to pulse here for 8. Pulse here for 7. Squeeze the glute. 6, 5, 4. Breathe into it. 3. Relax that bottom leg. 2. Last one we hold. Okay, we're going to point the toes. We're going to turn the knee down to the knees. We're getting this internal rotation through our hip, and then we're going to kick up just a little bit, not too high. Bring it down, inhale. Exhale, kick it up. So we're really trying to turn that knee down and have your toe to the ceiling and then kick up. It's a very small movement, super controlled. Our mind is now going in towards the back of that left glute. We kick up and lower. Let's go here for 6. You're going to start to feel the burn in that glute if you're not already. 5. You may feel the shakes. We've got 4. Inhale, exhale, it's 3. My gosh, burning. Let's get 2 more. 2. And then on this next one, we're going to go for a longer kick. So we're going to kick all the way out, stretch, and then bring it in. And you kind of want to imagine that heel is going into the middle of the end of the mat, okay? So right into the center, and then down. Let's add a flexion of the foot. We flex the foot out, we point the toe in. Still getting that internal rotation as we bring the knee down, down, and stretch. It's inhale down, it's exhale out. Let's go. 6, and let's go. 5, oh my gosh, breathe into the burn. Let's get 4 more. Inhale in, exhale out. 3 more. Good, we've got just 2 more. Squeeze that glute, stretch the leg longer. Last one, we hold it, hold it, hold it. Turn the toe to the floor, the heel up, we pulse up. And up, squeezing in that glute for 8, for 7, for 6, 5 more, 4 more, 3, and 2, and 1. Hold it, squeeze it, lift it, point your toes, circle to finish. Let's go. We circle moving just from the hip. 7, circle 6, circle 5. Can we stretch longer out of the hip? 4, 3, and 2, and reverse. Let's go. Last push. 8. Oh my God, it's on fire. 7, 6. Push through. 5. Breathe into it. 4. Lengthen longer. 3, and 2, and 1. Hold it. Squeeze it. Lift it. Release it. Woo. Okay, give it a stretch. All right, we're going to get straight around onto our backs. I know the glute is on fire. We can give it a little release. Just bring left leg again over that right thigh and just hug the right thigh in. Whew, breathing into it. And then we're going to go taking our block. And we're going to place that block up against your left leg. And we want to have the left hand on it and the left leg in tabletop, okay? And make sure your spine is feeling long. Also, if you don't have your block, you can simply just have your hand there. All right, right hand is behind our head. We inhale, exhale, lift the chest. We're going to press into the block and then lower. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, lower. So the left knee is staying over the hip. The left shin is parallel with the ceiling. And our hips are nice and anchored. Our tailbone is heavy. And lift, and lower, sorry. Really getting that sensation of ribs to hips, belly button to spine. And I'm going to add in the layers, of course, but remember, you're always welcome to go back to this first layer. Otherwise, let's hold at the top. From here, the right leg lifts to tabletop. We're going to extend the right leg out, really stretch, push into the block, and then bring it in and lower the head. Inhale, exhale, we lift. Right leg stretches down the mat, back to tabletop, and reset. And again, exhale, lift. Ribs to hips, belly button to spine. Keep that pressure pushing into the block and have your knee be pushing back into the block as well. So it's like the hand and the knee are going against each other, trying to smash or squish that block. Let's go for 4. Really imprinting spine. Let's go for 3. Ribs down to hips. Let's go for 2. And on this next one, we're going to hold our lift. Hold there. From here, just the leg, it goes in, and we're going to reset. We're going to pull the left elbow onto the block, or place it, sorry, and then hold your head with both your hands, okay? So I'm pushing into the block. If you haven't got the block, maybe just stick with your hand. From here, we're going to go back out with that leg, and then in, okay? So we're just holding this crunch. It's out, it's in. Keep pushing into the block. It's out, it's in. Good, last 4, it's out and in. Imprint the spine like you're crushing an ant, under your back, 3, and back. We lift our chest a bit higher, pushing the block, 2. On this next one, we're gonna go long leg. We sweep the leg up and then flex the foot lower. Keep lifting, keep pushing in the block. We lift, inhale down, and then exhale up. You might have to readjust that block if you feel like it's moving. We lift, and down. Let's get 4. And then I'm gonna add a reverse crunch for this last part, okay? 3. Remember, you can go back a layer. You could have your right foot on the floor and just do your crunches, 2. Otherwise, if you want more, let's reverse crunch. We lift, lower, and lift, lower, and lift. Lift those hips, lower. Let's get 6. And down, let's get 5. And down, 4. And 3. Woo, abs on fire, it's 2. 1, last one. We're gonna lift up, we're going down, we're gonna take the block, pass it under the left leg, switch, switch, switch. Good, pass that block through and lift that chest high. It's 8, look at the belly button, it's 7. Pass through that block, it's 6. Imprint spine, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and then release. Oh my gosh, my abs. Okay, we're gonna reach those arms back, take a nice full body stretch, and holding that block between your palms, we're getting long stretch, open those ribs. Inhale, exhale, ribs to hips, reach the block forward, chin to chest, roll up, and lift. Nice and tall. We inhale, shoulders down. Exhale, C-curve the spine, roll down. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, forward, press into the block, we lift. So if a full roll down is not feeling good for you, your option is just half roll back and then lifting, okay? So take that option if that felt better for you. Otherwise, we're going all the way down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Reaching back, inhale, exhale, we lift. This is your active recovery, I always call it, where we're not resting, but also not working as hard as what we just were. This is your time to reset your spines. Okay, last time we're gonna roll down, we're ready for the other side. So bring it down and we're gonna go this time right foot on the block. So I'm actually gonna just turn so that I'm already gonna be ready on the other side. So we're gonna have our right foot on the block and you want those heels under the knees and your arms by your side. So once you're there, making sure those heels are under the knees, your spine feels long. We inhale, imprint spine, exhale, peel, lift, squeeze both those glutes, and then inhale, exhale, melting down. So find that tuck and peel and lift up, squeezing the glutes, hip bones are level, and then we're melting down, vertebrae by vertebrae. So really getting that control, moving with control of your spine, slowly rolling down. This is, again, should feel really nice. Squeeze both those glutes and melt. Okay, adding into that next layer, we're gonna lift up, hold at the top, inhale, exhale, left leg pulls in. Tap the foot down and then melt the spine down. Tuck, peel, lift up. Left leg draws in. Place that foot down. Melt the spine down. And again, tuck, peel, lift. Wrap those abs. Think of your torso getting shorter at the top of that bridge. And then tap. And then melt. Keep that stability. Hip bones nice and level. And in. And tap. And melt. Good. And again, let's go for 3. 4, 2 more. Remember, if this is not feeling good for you, we could always keep both feet on the floor and just work a double leg bridge. Otherwise, we're going to stay at the top. We're just going to go left leg in and tap the toe. And in. Tap down. Exhale, pull. Tap down. Keep those hips level. We pull. And tap. 4, 4. 4, 3. Good. For 2. And last one, we hold it. Keep that leg tabletop, left leg extends. We lower the left leg, flexing foot, point the toe lift. And lower. Remember those hip bones are staying level. Exhale, lift. Maybe you want that challenge, those arms are up. We go down and then we press back up. Remember, it's like you're moving those arms through water. Press. Keeping those hips up, keeping them level, wrapping those abs in, working your lower core as well. 4 more. Lift. 3 more. You've got this. Lift. I know it's burning, but we're nearly there. It's 2. And lift. And then on this next one, we're going to hold it at the top. We hold, we pulse up and up. Lifting, squeezing, sending the left leg long. You can get a little bit of external rotation so that we can really send it up. 4. Hip bones level. 3. And 2. And 1. Hold it. Squeeze it. Lift it. Pulse again. Let's go. It's 8. It's 7. Last push. 6. Breathe into it. 5. And 4. And 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it. Squeeze it. Press those arms down. Lift it. And release it. Bring it all the way down. Right leg over left thigh. Woo, hug the left thigh in and release. Oh my gosh, such a burn. Okay, let's keep the burn. Let's get straight on our left side. And we want to have our hips and our spine aligned with the back of the mat. And then we're going to pull those knees forward. And we're flexing through that top foot. And your elbow is back. We open the top leg. Squeeze the glute. Close. Exhale, lift. And inhale, lower. Squeezing into the back of that glute as we lift. And lower. Exhale, squeeze. Wrapping the abs in nice and tight here. We're going to add in those 3 pulses, okay? So you're going to be lifting up. It's 1, 2, 3, closing down. Remember, you are controlling that downward phase. It's up, 2, 3, lower. And again. Lifting up. Maybe you can keep that little space of a fist between the knees so we're not letting them rest. And up. Keep the lift in the core. Keep the ribs pulling in. 3. And down. And again. Up. 2. 3. And down. Good. Let's go for 3 more. 2. 3. And down. Keep that top hip nicely stacked. 2 more. 3. And down. Last one, lift. 2, 3, hold it. Point the toes, knee to knee. It's down and it's up. Sorry, I lied, we just pulse. It's up and up. Little pulses, 8. Little pulses, 7. Squeeze the glute, 6. Wrap the abs, 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Last one, hold it. Squeeze it. Point the toes now. It's knee to knee. And up. Knee to knee. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale down. And exhale up. Try and relax that bottom leg, okay? So we're really just thinking about the top. We're really trying to think of this back of the glute by turning that knee down and toe up for 5. Good. Squeeze it for 4. Imagine moving it through that thick honey. 3. Inhale down. Exhale up. 2. And then let's go longer. We stretch out. Flex the foot. Bring it in. Kick it out. Bring it in. Good. And press. Keep that upper body nice and still. Those abs wrapped. And stretch the leg longer out of your hip every time. Here for 6. Inhale. Exhale. Here for 5. And squeeze. 4, 4. Relaxing in that bottom leg. For 3. Inhale down. Exhale out for 2. Good, really stretch. 1 last one. We're gonna go holding the leg out. Hold it, squeeze it. Toe to the floor, heel up, we pulse up. 8, pulse up. 7 and 6 and 5. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, hold it. Point those toes. Circle 8. Circle 7. Circle 6. You've got this. 5. Circle 4. 3 and 2. And then reverse. Let's go. Last push. Relax that bottom leg again. 8 and 7 and 6. Pull the abs in. 5, 4, 3 and 2. Last one. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Squeeze it. Lengthen it. Lift it. 1 inch higher and release it. Woo. Okay, so good. Let's bring it straight around onto our backs and give the legs a little bit of a shake out, a little stretch if you need. Otherwise, right hand has the block pressed into it onto that right leg. We're going to keep the left foot planted. We lift our chest. Press the ribs to the hips, push into the block, and then lower. Inhale, exhale, we lift. And lower. Holding your head like a hammock. And down. Good, so we're gonna add in. In 4, we're gonna add in that left leg. Make sure to push into the block when we lift up. In 3. Exhale up. In 2. On this next one, we hold the lift. The left leg goes up to tabletop. We stretch the left leg down the mat. Reset, lower the head. Exhale, lift, push into the block. And then reset and lower. Exhale to lift. Ribs sliding down to the hips. And lower. Let's get 4. And down. Let's get 3. That's it. In 2, we'll hold. Keep pushing into that block, getting that connection. On this next one, we're going to hold the lift. Bring the right elbow onto your block and hold your head. We bring the leg in and it's out. It's in and out. Good, really stretching. Imprinting spine and knowing you can always go back to that first layer of just the crunches. Otherwise, stay with me here for 5. 4. Use the breath, imprint spine. 3. 2. Last one, hold it. We're going to float the left leg up, flex the foot lower, and point to lift, and flex to lower. Good, point to lift, flex to lower. Let's go. This is your last push. We go up. 4. Inhale down and lift. 3. Inhale down. Exhale up. 2. Inhale down. One last one. Let's add that reverse crunch. We lift, we lower, and lift those hips and lower. Exhale up and down. Stay with me. 5 and down. Last 4 and down. Last 3. Get in those lower abs. Last 2. 1. Last 1. And then lower the left leg. Take the block. We pass through. Let's go. Pass. Lift the chest nice and high. Switch and switch and switch. Only 6. 5. 4. 3. 2 and 1. And then release. Woo, rest the head and just bring those feet wide, arms back, and just let your knees windscreen wiper side to side. Nice deep breaths in here. Woo, release those abs. And then we'll just go releasing the block, right leg over the left thigh, and then reach over your shin or under your thigh, and we're just gonna hold the stretch this time. Nice deep breaths in to release. Shoulders relaxing down. Inhale, exhale, and switch. Over to the other side, hugging that right thigh in. Nice deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And then inhale again. Exhale, release, hugging both those knees in. One final wide full breath here. Exhaling out. And we shall finish there, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. And see you again soon.